Neighbor's time to pay what he owes. The house next to me is a rental property which I had some issues with earlier this year. The issue came from two massive spruce trees that were growing on the property line that were causing damage to my property. In my area there is a law that if a tree is growing on the property line, the cost of removal must be split evenly between neighbors. Removing the trees were not cheap. It involved bringing cranes and multiple days of work due to their size and proximity to structures. I approached my neighboring property owner about splitting the costs but was basically told that he had no money for that. The portion would have been around $4,000 and at the point we thought it would be cheaper to pay it ourselves than pay the legal fees and drag it through court. Now here is where the revenge comes in. The tenant that lived there passed away and the landlord decided to sell the house. During the inspection process they discovered some trees that were hazardous and needed to be removed before the sale. In order to get the tree equipment on his property he would have to go through mine or basically demolish the other neighbor's garage. The owner approached me asking me permission to go through my yard and I just responded that I'd grant it to him for $4,000, the exact cost for removing the trees last time. He tried to claim that it would jeopardize the sale of his property but I simply replied that I did not care, take the cost or leave it. A week later I had a check for $4,000 in my hand and he had a written paper with permission to use my property.